There we go. Hi, everybody. Welcome back. It's our PAC Daily 10 at 5. So we are going live every day to give you a little taste of what we do. Mostly we're all bored out of our minds and we need something to do. And so we're going to try to deliver a little dementia awareness and content in our 10 minutes going live. So I have my team here ready to go. And we are going to walk through this and talk a little bit about vision changes today. Really for all, but also for those living with brain change. So let's go ahead and dig in. What are some normal vision changes? We're going to talk a little bit about that. And then what about with dementia? And then we're going to take a look at a video. But first, we're actually going to go here and see what the team knows. So where do vision changes happen?
The occipital lobe.
Yeah, awesome. So the occipital lobe, if you take your hand and put it on the back of your head, I know this kind of looks like it's on the front, but these heads are actually looking down. This brain on the left is a healthy, well, was a healthy brain that died in an accident. And this is at autopsy. And this brain on the right here is after 10 years of living with Alzheimer's. So you'll notice that this back part, which is the occipital lobe, is fairly significantly changed. So we're going to go through what the normal changes are. And I'm going to add my video panel here. Hopefully, there we go. What are the normal changes? So you're going to want to stand up and do them with us after we label them. What's the first change that happens for everybody? We have a loss of what?
Loss of peripheral vision and normal aging.
We have a loss of peripheral vision. Normal aging, as we age, you lose some peripheral. So if you take your hands and kind of put them on either side of your eyes, but you open them wide, you lose, you know, anywhere from 10 to 20, some of us a little bit more, but you lose a little bit of what you can take in your peripheral vision. At 25, your hands are straight out to the side or even a little bit backwards. Once you age over that 25 hump, things start to go forward with your arms. All right, then next we've got what? In our very first state of recognized dementia, or when you're extremely stressed, we call it a diamond state. What's our visual field?
Tunnel vision, scuba, or scuba.
Yeah, it looks like you're wearing a scuba mask, or we can call it tunnel vision. All right, what's our next one? This is where, with dementia, a lot of times, this is the first place where people are even starting to get diagnosis or starting to notice that there are changes happening. But go ahead and do this. And while I'm writing this on the screen, if you are in a safe place and you can do this, go ahead and stand up with your binoculars on and just walk backwards and then walk back to your computer and notice how that feels. Notice, is it comfortable? Is it something that you would like to do more of, or not so much?
Almost tripped over the dog.
Yeah, make sure you're in a safe place. Yeah, so this is how we're often taking in the world at this sort of emerald state, or for many mid-state, or for many the first time that you're noticing changes. So
when I was looking out, I couldn't see down.
Yeah, so now think, you've got your binoculars on and you've got oatmeal on your shirt, on the top of your shirt, or something, you spilled some coffee. And what's the problem when you look down?
Can't see it.
Actually, you can't even see it anymore. So this is where a lot of people are living independently or out in the world and not realizing that there's something changing, or realizing that there's something changing. And yet, how aware are they of their surroundings? How aware are they of things going on around? And how much do we think we're being helpful when we get really close and smile real big? Or more realistically, unfortunately, we provide a show that we weren't really meaning to provide because my vision is fairly limited. So what comes here next is for our amber state, and this is where I'm still a binocular vision, but now the things that I'm seeing, that's a lot of wiring to get from the front of my head to the back of my head and then to the prefrontal cortex to figure out what to do with it. I'm starting to have a hard time with objects for use.
Yeah.
So mentors, give me an example, or PAC team, give me an example of what that would look like. Where would you have some trouble?
So one of the things is this pen being left by my toothbrush in the bathroom.
Yeah.
I may end up brushing my teeth with it.
Or like Jess is doing, using a comb. I've also seen like lipstick on eyebrows instead of pencil.
Interesting.
Not
So-
being sure what's edible and what's not edible.
Yeah, so all of these things could lead to quite a bit of frustration on the care partner's part, saying, what the heck is going on here? But really, my brain isn't processing vision the way that it used to. And so I have this I have this binocular vision, and I'm having object confusion. All right, our next step, I will try that. Yep, let me try white. Okay, so our next step is what we call a ruby state. And this is where the brain actually used to be able to take in 2 images, and now, unfortunately, they're not lining up the way they used to. And so things are getting a little fuzzy. So team, what do we call that?
Monocular vision.
Monocular.
Monocular.
I think Shelley said it. Yeah, there we go.
I can't see it.
You can't see yourself typing in white. Oops, they're all gone.
All right, so all of my text went away, but we were on the right track. What's the very last one? It's not that we have a change in monocular vision. I know, I tried to make it better for everyone to view, and now I can't see what I'm writing.
And so, Amanda, did we lose visual regard? Is that what happened?
Oh, yeah, that was on purpose, wasn't it, Jess? Because what's our next step is...
That loss of visual regard, isn't it?
So I can still use my monocle, but unfortunately, I can only process really one thing at a time in this pearl state. And so my vision is monocular, but often it almost feels like I have to close my eyes because I can't take in more than one piece at a time. So, nice work, team. I am gonna delete all of these now for real, and then we're gonna go into our next step, which is, you can see here, I've got this one before was actually, this is for purchase on our site if you're interested in checking it out. It's got a really cool visual that kind of takes you through what it looks like to have binocular vision and why we make so many mistakes, why stairs look so different, why things look closer or further than they are, why falls are more of a risk when dementia's in the picture. But we also have a free YouTube video if that's something that you'd like to check out before you go on and get that higher quality piece. Vision changes related to dementia is one of Tipa's older videos, and it's on our YouTube channel. You can check it out there. We have options for like, subscribe, license, and share our content on pretty much all of the platforms that we've got. Today we're trying out Facebook, so thanks for joining us, whoever's on. We also now have an offer for you to share your own PAC story. If you go to our homepage, you can click on one of our pages and share your own story with us. How has PAC or Tipa changed your life? That would be huge in these times because we're trying to keep this thing afloat, and it would mean the world if you could tell us how we've helped you. Tipa's offering live at 8 a.m. times. She's right now offering it on her personal Facebook page, but we're going to shift it over to our PAC Facebook page and our YouTube channel as we figure this thing out, and then I'll be offering it at 5 every evening with me and the PAC team. And if you're still interested in our certifications or something else, we are offering them virtually, and we're offering more and more every day. So thanks, everybody. Thanks for joining. Thanks, PAC team. And we will keep growing our knowledge and keep offering awareness pieces every day with these really skilled people here. So thanks, guys.
Hey folks, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe to help us spread TEEPS's positive approach message around the world. And don't forget to click the bell to get notified when new videos are posted.